What kind of government creates and unleashes deadlier pathogens? History will judge societies not only by the diseases they conquer, but by the ones they create. Hello, I am Dr. K. Paul Stoller, and today we ask a chilling question. What kind of government engineers more virulent pathogens and unleashes them on its own people? The United States and other world powers have a documented history of experimenting on their own populations, from the Tuskegee syphilis study to secret bacterial releases in American cities, to the infamous Plum Island research that increased the virulence of Lyme disease bacteria. Governments have crossed the line between national security and human rights again and again. Gain-of-function research means deliberately making pathogens more dangerous. The justification to stay ahead of nature or bioterror threats. But the risks are not hypothetical. The COVID-19 pandemic reignited debate about lab origins, and the work at Plum Island on Borrelia is not even controversial. It's fact. When governments play with fire, sometimes the fire escapes the lab. Sometimes it's tested on the public. Why would a government take such risks? Increasingly, it's because public institutions are captured by private interests, the pharmaceutical industrial complex. When regulators and researchers are funded or influenced by the very corporations that profit from pandemics, accountability disappears. Whistleblowers are silenced. The public is kept in the dark. A government that creates and unleashes deadly pathogens on its own people is a government that has lost its legitimacy. It sees citizens not as individuals with rights, but as subjects to be experimented on, manipulated, or even culled. Secrecy laws, national security exemptions, and media co-optation ensure that when questions are raised, the response is not transparency, but censorship and ridicule. What kind of government does this? One captured by robber barons in lab coats and boardrooms. One that values power and profit over the sanctity of human life. If we are to reclaim our democracies and our health, we must demand transparency, accountability, and an end to reckless biotechnological power without ethical restraint. The greatest threat to public health is not always the microbe, but the machinery of secrecy and profit that allows it to flourish. The time to demand answers and accountability is now. I have a webinar on how to correctly treat Lyme disease at kennethstollermd.com. Hope to see you there. In the meantime, demand transparency, protect humanity,